I'm gonna go ahead and extend this blanket robe to Steph Curry. Because
Hey
I want you to
man,
do something, man. Curry's like what, 36? Just
I
for
think
the
that's
Year
next
I think
15.
that's just true.
next
36,
next
35.
4 or 5 years, I need you to snuggle up in mediocrity. All right. You can play phenomenal. You can do some crazy trick shots. But as long as y'all got Klay Thompson on that team, man, as long as y'all waiting for Kaminga to develop, it's done. It's done. So go ahead, snuggle up in mediocrity. A lot of these guys are getting better. A lot of these teams are getting better without y'all. Um, League is passing you by, man. It's over with. It's done. Your time is done. What did Dale say? The can't go on for much longer, and it looks like it stopped. So I don't know.
It's
I
sad.
will
Go ahead,
say,
Damo.
I'm about to say, I will say, a lot of us was really, really way too soon to dub the Warriors development system one of the top tier development systems in the
I
NBA.
called it from day
Because
one.
boy, oh boy, man, a lot of us, and I'm saying us because I was one of those people saying, hey man, that system over there, they produce a 20 point per game scores. This is crazy. They just
Mhm.
hey, where did this Jordan Poole guy come from? I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally fluke.
And where did that
Fluke.
Jordan Poole guy go to? I'm asking that
Hey,
question.
Welcome to
I'm not
DC.
gonna lie. Jordan Poole's an outlier. He's an exception to them not being good at developing because he got all his talent punched out of him. The moment he got knocked the fuck out,
Oh
it was
my
a wrap.
god.
I'm sorry. The moment Draymond Green walked up and knocked
No.
Nigga
that
lost the
nigga out
mushroom.
on
He got
camera,
the little mushroom.
I, that shit still don't feel real. I don't know. I don't know the last time y'all seen that clip. Like I don't know the last time y'all seen it. It still doesn't feel like that's a real thing that happened. Was Draymond knocking that nigga out on camera? Crazy. But yeah, no one else is developing at any rate. I said it going into this year. Hey, this is the year Jordan Comedian needs to show me something. If he's not being a cum bucket, this nigga needs to be a free agent in Lithuania. Because I'm not understanding what's the purpose of a Jordan, not Jordan Poole, of a cum bucket. I'm not understanding what all these other guys are doing. I knew it was a problem when they went back out to get Gary Payton back. They gave up 17 second round picks to get him back. And I was like, okay, that's a red flag. Something's not right here. If the niggas you let him go and you went back literally halfway through the season, he had to come back. So yeah, that development system over there, buns.
I'm pushing this propaganda. I'm pushing this propaganda heavy on many platforms as I can because it's just true. People don't want to admit it yet because they're loud and sensitive. But hey, we used to be that too. Look, twin. Golden State Warrior fans, our time is getting up. Dom, I think we can agree. Bron probably gonna play with the Sun soon. When it happens, AD probably gonna pack up, and LA time ain't gonna be there. Now we gonna bounce back. Uncle always come around, but we need someone to hold the candle for a dumb, delusional fan base. Hey, Warriors fans, you got some potential, buddy. I like what y'all doing. I like what y'all doing. Y'all are going to be next up. And let me tell you, as a delusional Lakers fan, I'm going to slander myself for this point. As a delusional Lakers fan, I see a lot of me and you. I see a lot of me and you. You keep trying to bring the band back together like you're Phineas and fucking Ferb out here. You like the same shit no matter how hard of the struggle is. You just seen Steph Curry damn near die in 2022 trying to win a championship with black hole Draymond Green on offense. And now Kaminga not looking like, hey, you all right on offense. And you're just gonna let it rock again? you're just gonna do this again? I'm not saying Kaminga ain't got better. I actually disagree with Damo. Kaminga's way better defensively to me. However, that ain't what the fuck they need. that ain't what the fuck they need at all. Clay's cooked. Draymond is probably your second best player, but that's the thing. Draymond Green is your second best player. Like, my God, like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Can we just wake the fuck up? And look, me, Omar, and Damo, we had to debate round and round and round over should they keep them, should they play the stars? You know me, I'm a line stepper. Damo was on the end of keeping the young guys. Omar was like, trade them niggas for Beal yesterday. We all fucked up when we stopped talking about it. After the ring, the conversation should have either been emphasized or to the same level. These niggas want a ring, and we were like, oh.
No, wait, no, hold on.
They know what they're doing.
No. Let me take
think
my
it was
victory.
the worst
you
decision?
didn't, fine.
Let me take my victory lap.
Yeah, if you got a victory lap, if you got
Y'all niggas worship him.
Anybody that listened to the conversation about they want a ring, so everything is null and void.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Anybody who was talking about they resurged Andrew Wiggins' career.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
You see what's going on with Jordan Poole over there.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Listen, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that stuff. I'm getting vindicated today. So you saying they did? I'm looking at Andrew Wiggins right now. He looks like
this year. No, what the? All right.
That's
Go get your
but that's
victory
what
lap,
I want to
man.
say, Souls. And
Go
this
get your
is
victory lap,
this
man.
is I hate to apply football logic to basketball, but this is one of the times it actually is the one that makes sense. You're too early before you're too late. Shout out Bill Belichick. No cap. There is no reason, especially after 2022, that they looked at Clay and like, okay, we got it done, but you're a little worse. Okay, Dre, we got it done, but you're a little worse. Okay, Wiggs, this is probably the most valuable you'll ever be. Okay,
100%.
Jordan Poole, this is the most valuable you'll ever
100%.
fucking be. Okay, James Wiseman, still kind of a mystery. The most valuable you'll ever be. Okay, Moses Moody, you're a role player, but you're young enough to. This is probably more valuable than you'll be next season if you don't blow up. And all they try to do is rekindle old names like GP2. Wallahi. Wallahi. And they're going to gaslight me because they're an ignorant, delusional fan base. And I'm saying, Twin, I would do the same shit. Twin, I'm going to tell you this. I wouldn't trade Kobe in 2013, 14, 15. No, Kobe down over here. So I'm not telling you to trade Curry. Not telling you to do that at all. If Pau Gasol was still hooping, I wouldn't tell him trade that nigga either. I'm just saying, I see me and you, and you're gonna do good while we suck. Now, when the Lakers come back, we'll find the next player. Because the Lakers, we don't draft shit. We just sign superstars. But during our down bad season, it's gonna be the Warrior fans, and I can't wait.
Q Talks in the chat says, why would they change the formula if they just won a championship? People age, people get worse. The writing can be on the wall. I'm not gonna say I'm not even gonna say they got lucky. I'm not even gonna say it was maybe fluke is the right word to use here, but I'm not even gonna use the words fluke. But you can see when somebody's aging, somebody's limping to the finish line. Somebody just can't get over that hump. Teams have done it plenty of times before where they've gotten rid of key pieces, staples, or whatever the case may be, the year after winning a championship, and it's made them continue their success. You do that all the time, dog. I don't know why you ain't never got through some bullshit and been like, whew, I got through some bullshit. Right. I don't need to do that same method again. I don't know about y'all. I don't need to do that. I've been through a presentation where, I put it off, I knew about it 2 months in advance, put it off. And now I see myself up at 5 a.m. trying to put the presentation together for something that's due at 8 a.m. And then after I get done with the presentation, drive my ass back home. I look in the mirror because I ain't been to bed in 12 hours. And I say, damn, I do not need to do that again. I'm not doing the same shit next time, or I'm a fool. I'm just a fool.
But don't y'all think this is a little hypocritical when we criticize the Lakers for not bringing back those players from the 2020 championship team or the 2011 Mavs for getting rid of those critical parts of that championship team, and now all they had to do was bring motherfuckers back? Are those completely different scenarios from what the Warriors did?
Yeah, I think those are way different. First of all, with the Mavs, I never said that. But when it comes to the Lakers, bringing certain personnel back was different because the Lakers went about it in a stupid idiot way. The Lakers decided to get smaller when they won a championship off of physicality. So it wasn't even about necessarily bringing specifically Dwight and McGee back, but it was like, you probably just can't guard Nikola Jokic. The best thing you can do is try to rough him up. And these niggas said, yeah, Trez and Schroeder and then Russell Westbrook for love of the games. Then we're going to fire the good head coach. And then Justin.
Damn. Let me pick up for him where he left off. I think the problem with the comparison that you're having is we are talking about dudes that are aging rapidly, that are injured, have been injured, and they're not just small injuries. We're not talking about, he's got a bruised pinky toe or he's got, a black eye or some shit like that. Shouts out to Jordan Poole. we're talking about Klay Thompson, who tore literally everything in his left, right, up, and down in his legs. We're talking about, Draymond Green, who was already slated to not age well, aging, right? We're talking about Wiggins, who you revitalized him to what his max potential could be. If you as a GM, owner, fan, or whatever, thought that what's his name? Not Armand Wiggins.
Yeah, Frank.
not Armand Wiggins, but Andrew Wiggins was going to become your next 25 point per game scorer on a consistent basis, I would probably sell you a bridge. I would literally probably sell you a bridge because you're just a clown like that. I think the difference with Dallas is, I mean, they were talking about a guy who was young, ascending into heights, and had flashes of being a guy when Luka was not there. So Jalen and Jalen Brunson can produce. And then the hindsight has showed that that's not, it hasn't been productive. Even when the Lakers...
the Mavs? Wait, are you talking about the Luka Mavs? I'm talking about the Dirk Mavs from 2011.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Luka Mavs.
No, I'm talking about in 2011, they I think they didn't re-sign Tyson Chandler, and they let go of a couple of role players from that 2011 run. And I know
Tyson
this is
Chandler's legs was fucked up too, though. But keep going.
2011. Now I think about it, and I'm not lagging. 2011 kind of proves the point of what I'm talking about, at least in the sense of, hey, bro, know when you got that one. Know when you had that drunk drive home, you made it, and it's like, cool. That's not doing that again. No, when it's time. 2011 kind of proves the point. What I was trying to fucking say, and I'll condense it because I'm not saying the same shit again, is the Lakers, they just played stupid. They just made a bunch of wrong moves. They had the formula. Now, it didn't need the exact same personnel. Golden State is going as far to try to get the exact same personnel. It's like they literally have not let go of 2015 and 2016. It's kind of impressive, but yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like their decision was justified, and the outcome 2 years after the fact just isn't what it is. Sometimes you just make you have two decisions. You make one and it just doesn't pan out. Doesn't necessarily mean that you made the wrong decision.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's always gonna be hard because if you just win a championship, and Curry is like the face of your franchise, and Curry has been the player that's been with them for damn near 10 years. Curry gonna look you dead in the eye and say, "Oh yeah, we got this." Or it's been more than 10 years. I don't know why I'm acting like they were born in 2015. Curry been with these with Draymond and Clay for a decade. He gonna be like, "Oh yeah, got this, we good." It's hard to look Stephen Curry in the face and say, "Yo, bro, they not them no more." But you should have been able to tell that shit in 2023. Even I think that's my issue. Even if you had to be a year too late, this team is arguably 2 years too late.
I was just gonna say, I'm personally not even saying that they should have traded. And shouts out to the subs that are coming in for real. I'm not even saying that they should have traded Draymond or Clay. To be honest with you, hey, it brought you more rings than you'll probably get in the next 100 years. Like they were a part of that. They can die. Moody, you gotta go. Armand Wiggins, you're done. Klay Thompson, you're done. Poole, you're done. Kuminga, you're done. James Wiseman, you're done. All y'all were supposed to be here for filler anyway. Like y'all were just supposed to be, hey, we grab you, we slot you in, we play with you. Okay, cool. But we're trying to make people think that you're good, ship you out. I've been saying that since it happened. But I dead ass, I truly believe this. Curry could have more rings than Michael Jordan. They fucked it up.
Yeah, that sounds insane, but yeah, very true. Because 2019 fluke injury, 2015 obviously, 2016 Curry fucked it up, but yeah, fuck up. 2020 they could have been a better. Well, 2020 injury, unfortunate. 2021 they could have been a better team altogether. 2022 they did win, and 2023 it could have been a better team. So yeah, you probably could have at least one or two extra rings, one or two.
Shit, I don't care. Fuck, they already got 4, man.
No, they already got 4. I ain't calling them a failure.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, yeah. Let me be clear. Failure is crazy. Hey, that's why they're the next one up. I'm not picking a up and coming team like OKC. No. I need somebody with that championship pedigree, someone that can hold up that foe. That's why Golden State, you the next Laker fans. I can't wait for it. But nah, they fumbled that, man. I probably disagree with Omar because Omar had that logic in 2021. I think 2022 was fine because you improved the value of them. But that offseason, if it were me to answer directly for those that are wondering, that offseason, I'm being dead ass. Either you go legacy contract. All right, Wiggs, Moody, Wiseman, and what's his name? Kuminga, get the fuck off my team. Or you look at one of the two, be like, hey, look, Clay, I'm sorry to tell you this, dog, but You ain't that guy no more. We do need Dre in this locker room, though. Dre, you stay. Clay, you got to go. We're going to see what we can get for Clay. We're going to see what we can get for one of the other young guns. You can even try some nasty shit like Poole back there, but I think that's an awful idea. But you could have tried something different, but trying to just rerun it back over and over and over and over and over again at some point kind of got crazy.
And if I'm, and I don't mean for it to be the Sage and Omar conversation, because we can start a channel for that shit. But if I'm not mistaken, like good teams have just, like you said, 3 legacy contracts, maybe 4 if we're talking about an Andre Iguodala or something like that, but a couple legacy contracts, and then these guys won 2-year deals. You ain't supposed to hold on to Wiggins for a long time. I'm not holding on to Richard Jefferson for a long time. Jesus Christ.
That shit don't get old.
I know, Jesus Christ. I'm not holding on to Richard Jefferson for a long time. I'm not holding on to Matt Bonner for a long time, Boris Diaw for a long time. I'm not holding on to the plethora of Patriots receivers for a long time, the James Whites of the world, and although James White did stay on there for a long time. I'm not hanging on to these shooters in Miami or these big men in Miami for a long time. When you go back and look at it, because I ain't gonna lie, some of these people will be like, oh, I thought, Birdman was the fucking staple. Birdman got there like the last year or 2. So I don't know.
But you don't think 2 years after winning a championship is like still not a long time? Like it's 2 years.
That's 4 years in total. You've been there too long, dog. That's the 2 years that I'm talking about.
Accelerated when Curry's that old. If this were Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics and they won a championship and we're having this conversation, fuck ass, no, you're fine. Probably overreacting even. But this is Stephen Curry. You kind of have to overreact because even if that's what you want to call it, and I don't think that is, but you kind of have to overreact. The motherfucker at any given time, he's just not going to be the same player. And I'm not height 6'3", weight 180. That boy who?
This was the summer going into the season was the summer to trade the Klay Thompsons and the Draymond Greens, in my opinion. At 2 years ago, when we were having a conversation about keep the young guys or trade them for proven 20, 30 point per game guys that just slide in next to Steph Curry. Even if I go back now, I would still say I'm in favor of trying to improve the young guys because I believe that you can develop teams. I mean, you could develop these guys and that will work out for you. The problem was they tricked me. I thought they were the development. That's a good point. That they weren't. They tricked me. I was tricked in that situation, and I can admit that. That's a situation where they had the rug over my face. I was
Kuminga didn't make too many significant strides. Moody
you had the number 2 picking James Wiseman with a big who I said at that time is going to be the best big man Steph Curry's ever played with. I seen the vision. I was tricked. Now going forward, no
whole time Looney was right there, Damo. Looney was right
there. Right there chilling on the bench, right there chilling in the 6-man spot. He was there the whole time, ready to be this generation's Bill Russell and get 35 rebounds and 2 points. Who would have thought? Not me. So I would still say for them, looking back in hindsight, you should have been traded Draymond and been traded Clay. You trade Draymond after y'all win when his value is super as high as it's going to be for the next couple of years. Jordan Poole doesn't get punched in the face. He's comfortable playing on the Warriors. You trade Klay Thompson, and hell, Jordan can keep his position as the 6-man 20-point game guy. You could have went out and got you a 2 next to Stephen Curry to play ball and be sufficient, be suffice. It's been great. When did DeJounte Murray get traded to Atlanta?
Oh, good question.
It's been 2 years, I believe, too.
Yeah. This is
year 2?
I think year 3.
I would say.
Damn.
When was he there? Could they?
Oh, this is year 2. Oops.
Okay, so
sort of God, last year was the first one.
Hey, after y'all won that chip, no cap, you should have packed Clay goofy ass up and said, "Come here, DeJounte." That's how I'm thinking. No cap. That's how. Get you a guy that plays next to Steph, plays defense, and fills that role. I'm with Omar. You could have got Wiggins out of there sooner. Implement new guys. Keep the train going. But yeah, they tricked me. So
the last thing I'll say about it before we talk about either other teams or other shit. The worst part is, bro, it's still in a weird way not over, but it just seemed like they just riding the train still. Because I'm being dead ass. I'm not for the Zach LaVine shit because I think that it's unlikely they just get better packages. But Brandon Ingram, not the worst possible way to get. Hey, bro, all they need is picks. They have young talent. Laurie Markkinen to a lesser degree, but there's players that they can get or even just some of the motherfuckers in Toronto. There's players that they can get that would help them, but I think they're just in love with their team.